for an occasion of great joy and cause of great celebration. Having found each other and have built the kind of relationship that will serve them well as a foundation for their marriage, they have chosen each other, each one of you, to be here with them to witness their wedding vows and to join together as husband and wife. Marriage is a bold step in an unknown future. It's risking who we are for the sake of who we can be. In marriage, two lives are intimately shared and blending the two most non-diminished of each one. Rather, it should enhance the individuality of each partner. Each of us know that a marriage is not created by a law or a ceremony. Rather, it occurs in the hearts of two human beings. It grows out of loving, caring, and sharing for ourselves with another. This ceremony is not magic. It will not create a relationship that does not already exist and not already been celebrated in all the commitments Curtis and Marissa have made to each other, both large and small. In the days since they first met and recognized their connection to one another, so in witnessing this ceremony today, we are observing only an outward sign of an inward union that already exists between Curtis and Marissa. This ceremony is a symbol of how far they have come together and a symbol of the promise that they will make to each other in the continue to live their lives together and to love each other with each other solely and above others. There are only two official witnesses at a wedding, but each and every person here today will witness the words that they will speak to one another and the vows that they will make. You should take good care to remember these words, for a marriage needs the help of a community of friends and family who will be there when needed and will do all they can during hard times to stand with Curtis and Marissa and offer their support to them and the new family they create today. May you always do within your power to support the union that will be made here today and to nurture the bond between these two people whom you love. If the old fairy tale ending, and they lived happily ever after, is taken to mean they felt for the next 50 years exactly how they felt the day before they were married, then it says that what probably never was nor ever would be true and would be highly undesirable if it were. Who could bear to live in that excitement for even 5 years? What would become of your work, your appetite, your sleep, and your friendships? But of course, ceasing to be in love need not mean ceasing to love. Love in the second sense of love, as distinct as being in love, it is not merely a feeling. Love is a deep unity maintained by the will and deliberate strength by habit, reinforced by the grace of both partners received from God. They can have this love for each other even at moments when they don't like each other. Sorry, that made me laugh. As you love yourself, even when you do not like yourself. They can retain the love even when it could easily allow themselves to be in love with someone else. Being in love first moved them to a promise of fidelity, but This quieter love enables them to keep the promise. It is on this love that the engine of marriage is run. Being in love was the explosion that started it. All right. A successful marriage is not something that just happens. It takes work, it takes patience, and it takes time. It takes commitment from both of you. A commitment to do whatever it takes to make your relationship thrive and not just simply survive. Curtis, will you take Marissa to be your lawfully wedded wife, to travel the rest of your life roads with her? Will you love her, laugh with her, comfort her, honor and protect her, forsaking all others? Be faithful to her as long as you shall live. Marissa, will you take Curtis to be your lawfully wedded husband and travel the rest of your life's roads with him? Will you love him, laugh with him, comfort him, honor and protect him, forsaking all others for the being faithful to him as long as you shall live? Curtis and Marissa, the symbol of the vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know the things we've promised and hoped and dreamed well. I meant it all, every word. Before this moment you have been many things to one another: acquaintances, friends, companions, lovers, and even teachers. For you have learned much from one another in these last few years. Now you shall say a few words, and things will never quite be the same between you. For after these vows you should say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife. You go first. Jimmy has something.
I wish I could stand up here and promise the world, but the world isn't like it. What I do promise is my world and all that it can have. My love, support, passion, compassion, and appreciation. I wish I could promise you sailing, but the winds aren't time to control. What I do promise is the ship built to carry you to safety, and the sails to weather the storm. I wish I could promise you forever, but someone infinitely greater than I already has. What I do promise is every second of this time, the sliver of eternity, I've been blessed with. I wish I could promise you riches, that every bolt has a sting. What I do promise you is a life of abundance, an abundance of love and support, of strength and vulnerability, of sharing and drive, and compassion. I can't even promise I'll never hurt you, because even the best of intentions sometimes fall short. What I do promise is to always reach for you over my pride, to hold, to feel, and to seek forgiveness. I promise to love you even as you scan through all the movies without picking one to actually watch. I promise to never keep score even when I'm clearly winning. When I say I do, I don't mean vicious. I promise to always respect your choice of music in the car when you are driving. If you're not driving, well, I promise from this moment, I take you as my best friend for life. I pledge to honor, encourage, and support you through our walk together. When our way becomes difficult, I promise to stand by you and uplift you, so that through our union we can accomplish more than you could have done. I promise to work at our love and always make you a priority in my life. With every beat of my heart, I will love you.
Take a breath,